You've got to be able to bend to do this job.
For the greater part of a decade, Louise Chapman has dedicated herself to catching moles. She travels the eastern English county of Norfolk, setting subterranean traps in molehill-ridden pastures, golf courses, and suburban gardens.
We're now going to go to Eton Golf Course, which is one of the best golf courses in Norfolk. And it's 105 acres. And I was asked to go and deal with their mole problem. There's another mole, you see.
Moles have always been a menace to England's landowners, and catching them has been a livelihood for centuries. But mole catching is not your average pest control.
In order to catch a mole, I have to understand mole behaviour. To catch a mole, one must think like a mole. And so I'm going to look at a situation. I'm going to predict where I think mole is next going to go. There. So I'm just going to dig a little hole, size of my trowel. I don't want it too big. And now I'm going to excavate like a mole. Moles like it tight and tidy, so we don't want a massive great big hole where the trap's all loose. We want it nice and tight, and we're going to leave it very tidy because that's how mole left it. And if we don't do both of those things, we will never ever catch the animal. So I'm going to put that in. There's no stones there, that's all nicely aligned. I'm going to make a little roof, use materials that are around me, pop that in there to block out the light. It's like putting a little crust on a pie, really. Make sure there are no little cracks that I've missed. Mark it with a little flag, and hopefully next time I come, we'll have a mole at the end of it.
Ms. Chapman charges up to $75 per mole, depending on the job.
2.
Keeping her customers happy is one of her top priorities.
So the best part of my job is, of course, meeting lovely people, relieving them of the stress that the mole does to their garden and environment, catching the mole, of course. Number 3. So it's a great way to earn a living.